They said, I mostly play support and Jeff has been my main for a while, but Gambit is quickly becoming the main. I've never really bothered with rank before, but I decided to really try and commit to climbing this season, so I'd love just some general feedback on how I play and how I can improve and have the best impact for my team. So let's go into it. Yeah, I saw Gambit players usually spam anti-heal card for sure. I'm going to start a lawsuit against Twitch. No, don't start a lawsuit against Twitch. It's fine. Alright, so let's see what we got. I'm mostly... I'm going to say this up front. I don't have great micro for Gambit. I haven't played him much. I understand the concepts. I've seen a few videos. So I'll mostly be doing macro. So we'll see what happens. Okay, I like this positioning. This is good. Start shooting. Oh, I already don't like. I see something I don't like. Okay, so you pop the deck, right? Which one do you use? Are you using... Looks like you're using your healing deck. So, nope, that's a damage deck. Okay, so with Gambit, you want to get... the maximum amount of value from your deck as possible. I like that you pulled out damage deck here. That's great. Shoot a bunch. Let this cooldown bar go down. Where's my cursor? Hello? Game. Thank you. There it is. Let this cooldown bar go down. It'll be right here. Watch. Right here. Let this go down. You can still use the ability all the way down here. I don't even mind that you use its anti-heal there. That's fine. Just, like, wait a little bit. And then we use the second one immediately. Oh, no! Now we don't have anything! Oh, no! And we pulled back!
Now you do the same for me,
Okay, did you use your healing deck there? We're in heal, right? It's so hard to tell. I wish there was a thing. Okay, you are in healing. So, oh, here it is. Okay, this is where we're looking. So this is healing deck. The other one's the other one. If you wait with the card before launching number 2, you can regen the card before using the second ability. Yeah, exactly. So you not only do you get the more value out of shooting it and getting the increased damage, but you also are regenning a card. Now with the healing, so now we're in healing deck. When you're in the healing deck, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but this is my understanding, you don't heal more. If you shoot a teammate with a healing deck versus shooting a teammate regularly, you don't heal them more. What the healing deck does is it gives you access to the other 2 healing abilities, and B, you heal yourself. So you don't use any abilities because you don't have any cards because you already used them. And you're not damaged at all. So this is just a straight up like waste of a healing card. And then you pop it again. So you're already like just popping these cards for almost no reason. Also, you reload all the cards and using the second card. Yes, that's very true. But not when you pop the deck to start with. Only when you use the second ability. So you do have to have 2 cards. Okay, good. I was just about to say, go to the left. Perfect. Okay. We've got to stop using healing cards. Just be a little more patient. I feel like you're being so proactive with your swapping of decks. And there's no reason to be there. Let them heal up. So ideally what you want to be is you want to have 3 cards. And you want to have this one charging. That's the state you want to be in as often as possible. Because if you're in that state, you're gaining, so you're taking advantage of gaining, and you still have 2 cards. So you can use an ability and you can pop another deck and still have stuff to spare. That's where you want to be, ideally. I don't mind this. You're doing damage. That's great. Make sure you're looking around. We waste the decks again. Unfortunate. Okay, there. Yeah, we're just wasting abilities now.
A sniper. How irritating.
Okay, your other support is Jeff, so you definitely can be doing a little bit of damage. It's not like you're playing with Mantis. I feel like you're heal botting a bit too much. like right here, you should be over here with your team. And you can be shooting here. I'd be in damage deck right here, like even up close to here. I'd be in your damage deck and I'd just be shooting. You don't have to use a damage ability, but you got to be getting that damage. I do, however, activate one preemptively if I know the team's going to take on a buttload of damage. Yeah. Well, that's why I said, like, being in the third deck. So you're sitting in a deck ready to go. Okay, damage deck, good. But shoot first, then use an ability. Yeah, you got to be behind your team. You got to be there. This is just a positioning mistake. And I mean, we're in gold, so they might not take advantage of it, but if they push your team hard right here, there's gonna be a time where you have to rotate and you're gonna lose sight of your team. Or you're gonna have to run across. And here it is. Now you have to run across and you have to expand stuff. And then you use your ult. And like, really, it wasn't even necessary. Because like, if you're standing here, you can actually just dispel your team and pump healing. Then you don't have to ult. But now it's too late. And you've ulted, and you've used your dash, and you've used your right click. Or, I don't know, whatever it is on thing. Your impact. When you just didn't need any of this. You just gotta stand in the correct spot. Okay, yeah, just gain some charge. Look around, I like that. I like that you're checking. Seeing if there's any DPS. We already talked about wasting those. Okay, what are you gonna do? Good. Oh god. Okay, I like where you're standing. This is better. Good. Now be wary. Okay, get to the other core. Oh, good stuff! Way to be aggressive. I like it. Okay, dash, 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 dash! Did you not have a dash? Hang on. Oh, you used both of them. No, you do have a dash. Dash! Okay. Okay, so this is just a misunderstanding. You dashed to your help, and then you immediately walked away from your help. You gotta think of cover. Like, just be by cover. I like that you use your right click to heal yourself, but it was really unnecessary. You didn't have to. Like, if you, instead, when you dashed, you were right here, just, you know, walk around the corner. And then you can just keep shooting over here. You could kind of just ignore Iron Man. So use cover.
Only 60 seconds left.
Okay, so the fight, I really want to hammer this home. I know we've talked about this a lot, but if the fight hasn't even started yet and you're already down all 4 of your cards, that is not good. That is really, really bad, and you're not going to get far doing that. Also, be wary of where you're standing. You're way out in the open. If you scoot over to here, then you can pop out and be really close to cover. Even if you're like here, you're 2 steps away, that's fine. You could be here. Gambit can play pretty close. Stay behind cover. You can be here, and then you pop out. I'd be careful if you're over here, because now you're in sight of the enemy team, and if they have spammers, you're going to be taking damage. So do it a little, but then be a judge, like, I'm taking too much damage, let me peel out. But you can also do it here, and then you can get damage on the enemy team. But back here, you're losing out on value, and you're making yourself an easy target. Okay, I like that you're just chilling. This is fine. Good. Just chill. There's no reason to push here. Here, mag is a nice stone. Yeah. You can also use mag as well. I'd be careful with that, though. Especially in ranked. It's like, you never know what your mag is going to do. But that's true. That's more of like general support. So Gambit does have like pretty insane mobility. So like you can be up there. And he has good self-healing. So maybe Gambit does break that rule and he can actually stand near Mag. You're probably right on that one, Jake. Portal. Portal? Okay. Nice. Okay.
Score is 0.
Seems like a short game to review. This is probably the shortest review game we've had. Oh, you guys are portaling? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I know where this is going. Please don't. Don't jump through that portal. Do not. Oh, guys, it's over. It's so over. Okay. No! Okay. Alright, there's so much wrong with this. Okay, starting right here. Okay? If you see half your team walk away from the mag portal, or from the strange portal, like, do not jump through this portal. Like, just don't. You can actually just sit here in spawn where you can't take damage, and you can heal. Or you can stand right here. Look, you can still heal strange, still heal strange, still get damage, still heal strange, still heal strange. Look how long, and you wouldn't have taken any damage. 0 damage. There is no reason to jump through this portal. Portals last, I think, like 20 seconds. Look how much healing you could still be getting and taking no damage. You already died, and for no reason, because you can be right here. Now, the second thing is if you're going to be here, what we were saying earlier, you either got to be right next to your tank so he can heal you, or you got to be with cover. If you're not taking damage, stay next to your tank, do damage, do stuff. If you start taking damage, like retreat to cover, or do what Jake said. Reposition, dash onto the roof up here. You can dash up to this roof. You can dash up to that roof even, because his mobility is like that insane. I would, if I'm you, I'm either sitting there or over here, so I can help my other supports. But instead of that, you walk into like the one place in this whole area where there's both no cover and an enemy and mines. It's just so unfortunate. Like, there is so many safe places to be. You picked like the worst one. That's unfortunate. But I mean, that's okay. That's like, now you know. Now you know. So for your next ranked match, you won't do that. But yeah, as a support, you can just shoot through the portal. There's like, you don't have to go across. This is why Penny has a good run rate. This is definitely why Penny has a good win rate in low elo. But Penny gets terrifying when you hit like Celestial. It's insane. Also, dashing on the high places force people to divert focus from the front line. Absolutely. That's definitely more like higher level stuff, but for sure. Good. Doing damage. Just ditch the enemy if they approach. Yep, yep. Okay, I'd prefer right here with Gambit, like, you really do want to be doing damage. His ult is so good, and it gets the max value if you get your ult first. So I like that you're healing your team, but if you're standing maybe here, you can heal your team and do damage. And then now that they're pushing, like, at this specific spot, then you can go over here and still do damage. And then if they really push you, you can dash over here and then do damage, because they will have pushed by this far. See? But you're just missing out on a ton of ult charge here. Like, once you get the other stuff down, so then maybe this is more of like a high level tip. Because like for this person specifically, what I would say is like, go learn each of your abilities and learn one at a time. For higher level people, it's like, okay, I want to position right, and I want to be getting my ult charge as fast as possible, right? Like, get my ult charge, peel right, and then use my ult as fast as possible, so that way my team gets their ults as fast as possible, and you, like, really steamroll. Like, that's how you use Gambit. And, like, as Jake is saying, like, yes, you could have saved the card, and, like, I'm really not going to, like, talk too much about the card usage, because, like, at this point, they know, like, I've hammered it down. Like, they're just using their decks completely wrong. Okay, I don't mind this ult.
Yeah, that hurt. Gambit got your back.
It's fine. Don't stand there. Okay, you got out. Fine. That's fine. Don't turn the corner. No, you were already safe here. No. No. Okay. It doesn't actually bite you, but yeah, stay right here and just keep shooting because you can heal your mag. You're safe. You can heal your Strange. You can heal your who is it? Spidey that was out there. Good. Oh, you lost him. That'll happen. Dash. Oh, your mag saved your life. Oh, healer! Healer! No, heal your witch! Okay. Okay, that's the scenario when your Scarlet Witch is ulting. Where, like, I would dash to safety here. So, like, they have a Jeff there, So I would probably dash over here where I'm out of the spider web and I'm not gonna die, most likely. And then you would pop your healing deck and then use, what is it, RB, I think? Because your RB gives, not only does it give a burst healing, but it also gives the buff of, like, bonus healing. So that would help so much. And then you just make sure that witch doesn't die. Little tip, see it as Adam's E heals. The lower your friends, the higher your heals, better value of the card. Right, right. So you don't need to be a bit faster than that. Yeah. Very similar to Adam for that one. But that's for the bounce between. I was talking about the other one that gives the bonus health. Unless I'm mixing those up. The one that bounces between doesn't give bonus healing, does it? Or no, that one does. Shoot. So this is what I'm saying. So whichever one gives the bonus healing, that's the one you would want to use on that witch there. Okay, here's a question for Jake. Is this fight lost? We'll watch a little bit, right? Okay. I'll pause it and then you tell me. Hang on. Is this fight lost? That's the question. But if it doesn't heal completely, the extra healing buff will help you top them off. Right. Yeah, yeah. Actually. Okay, I like it. I'm fine with that. This, yeah.
Laissez le bon temps brûler.
We got 5v6. Just poke, do some damage. Get your ult. Go do damage. Your team doesn't need healing right here. Go do damage. I only see a Strange and Gambit on point. I don't care where the rest is. That's kind of hard because you're just watching. But yeah, that fight was lost a long time ago. Good ult. No, don't dive in. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, that was very... I play a bit back. Retreat if they pressure me? Yeah. Okay. So normally you go in with Gambit ult, right? I don't mind this ult at all. I think this is fine. Going in here is just asking for trouble. I think it ends up working out for a little bit, but what this witch ult is doing, which is actually really good. Like this is, I don't think they were intentional about this, but this is like a really high level witch ult. Sorry, the stream delay makes me lose track often. No, yeah, that's what I figured. No worries. I think the stream delay is a lot better on PC, but if you're on phone, it's like pretty bad. This witch ult, it's not going for kills. It's like Switch ult's like never gonna kill anybody, but it basically just nullifies the whole Gambit ult because it can kill through it. So your team has to back up or go all the way in. And since they do both, you're alone, your team is backed off, you're dead here. So like, this is something to think about with like spacing ults. Why it's a bad thing and like how to split an enemy team. Is this just a draw? Okay, you got 15 seconds. Go get your ult. Why are you bubbled? What is happening? Why is he holding shield? Oh god, this mag. Okay, go do damage. Oh! Okay. Alright, we have to talk about this. 3 ults wasted. So many stuff. So... Oh... Okay, so... The #1 tip for you is like learn how to use the decks of cards. Go watch... I forget the video I watched. Go watch this video. It's like a 40-minute Gambit video. Let me find it real quick. But basically, he goes over in depth what each of the decks do. Go watch that and then practice it. Because I feel like you don't have a full understanding. So this was by Paz. It's a 38-minute video Gambit guide. Go check it out, watch it, and then learn each one. Because right now, what you're doing is you're kind of just throwing them out. So you're already down 2. By the time you see an enemy, by the time you need your cards, you're down to 1. And now you're down to 0. And yet, if you had 3 or 4 right here, you could save your entire team with a Dispel here. Your entire team would be saved from the Blade ult. Granted, there's still another thing. And then you have your Jeff, your dash to save yourself out of Jeff. And then your team can take care of themselves. Phoenix can dash out. Your Blade can dash out. Your Jeff can be CC immune. Your Venom can help out. So like that one's not your responsibility. Your Mag can bubble himself. Your whole team would have been fine if you save those abilities. So really, like, you gotta understand, like, when to use your cards, when to not use your cards. Like, don't waste your abilities and do stuff. So much, like, wasted stuff. Yeah, that's my #1 thing. Go watch that video. Know what your cards do. And you'll be fine. Like, you will gain... If you spend 1 hour and you watch that video and you pause and you go into practice range and you... practice switching your decks, using all of the things, and then using the abilities, and you understand which one does, like, you will gain so much value. Because not only will you gain the added value of using them in the right spots, you will also lose the negative value of using it in the wrong spots. So, like, it'll just be a huge improvement. Just take that time, do that, go practice, and, like, you'll go up so fast. I promise you. Jake said Gambit ult is line of sight based. You got mobility. I thought it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it can activate through walls. But it is like distance based, radius. But yeah, they left behind half their team. That's what I was saying, like with the Scarlet Witch. It was actually like a really good Scarlet Witch ult because they like forced them to either kill the witch or split up. Look at practice range, tie the dash and bash. Shortest dash is 13, longest is like 20. Oh yeah, definitely. Like that dash is so good. So go check out practice range, go watch that video, get used to your abilities, then come back in, and once you're used to what your abilities do, then go to ranked and to quick play and like practice using them in the real scenarios. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. God bless. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.